Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel, and today is November 5th, another Friday. And today I'm going to have a very brief analyze on Coinbase because Coinbase share price becomes strong again. Maybe you didn't realize because it went to the dip and then it quickly rise up for $100. Now it's 345 again, right? So what happened? And actually, I'm quite like Coinbase is a platform, right? It's a cryptocurrency platform, right? So not involved in the cryptocurrency, but just a platform for you to trade there, right? It's risky, right? It's risky for cryptocurrency because this is still not legal in USA. But you can see, I will explain the increment for every parameters. Then you will see the increment is very strong, nearly in all aspects, all metrics, very strong. So we can consider if we can invest a little amount on that for a big sum later, right? Unless it will go bankrupt, I don't think so. I don't think that America will suddenly say, "Oh, ban all cryptocurrency." I don't think so. We're just waiting for the ordinance to pass through, right? But for some countries like China, it won't happen. They won't allow cryptocurrency. But it doesn't matter because nearly all miners already went out from China already. They left China already, and then now about more than 60% of the mining of no matter it's Bitcoin, EVM, Dogecoins happened in America or in Europe, not in China anymore. So it makes the fluctuation of the Bitcoin's prices better, not so fluctuate. Okay, then we go through some news and our portfolio first, and then we will have a look on the Q2 performance of Coinbase. And yesterday, not a big rise in the Nasdaq, but our portfolio did much better. We increased it back to 94%, right? So yesterday, so it's a good day for us. So if you have any questions and any company you want me to analyze, you can leave your message under the YouTube, or you can directly email to me by usstockmarketweekly@gmail.com. So this is our Falcon portfolio. You can see today is already, till now is already 21 to 22 months, and we have the portfolio performance on 94%. 94%. And last year we have 55%, and this year we have 23%. And all the stock we pick up increase, no decrease, right? Only Facebook now better 1%, and AMD 68%, and Adobe is nearly 100, and Google 1.65 times, Apple 90%. So this is the covering and Coinbase, right? I think it's worth it. It has it is a little bit risky, right? It is a little bit risky, but I think it's worth for us to try for a small amount, right? For a small amount, maybe after 10 years, this small amount increased more than 100 times. You don't know, right? Yesterday, Dow Jones is a drop. Right? Dow Jones is a drop, not a lot, just 33 points. But yesterday, Dow Jones is a drop. Nasdaq is a rise, but not a lot, just 128 points. But I don't know why our portfolio increased from, I can remember, is 88%. Suddenly they increased to 6%, right? I don't know. So let us talk about some headlines first, and then we go to Coinbase, right? So I talked about that in Hong Kong's channel already, right? So I don't know what happened to Cathie Wood, right? We know what happened for Zillow. Zillow's stock price dropped it from more than 200, 202 in last year's, it's in this year's January, more than 200 to now, yesterday is 68. I don't know why Cathie Wood bought Zillow, bought some shares, few million shares, right? One day, and then one day after, she also went out. I don't know what happened to her, right? What happened to her? She didn't know, right? I think she's lost some money on Zillow, on this stock. Well, you can see, she dumps 3.9 million Zillow shares after she bought it from the dip, and one day after, she dumped it out. I don't know what happened to her, right? She didn't know. Zillow is an online property company. So I explained it in my Hong Kong channel already. Use AI for speculating of the property. I don't think it's working, actually, because a property's price is very complicated, right? Directions, locations, school next, right? And for some nearby restaurants, transport, a lot of factors will affect a property's price. And then she used an logarithm, or we call it AI, to brought in the house from online and then decorate it and then sell it out online, right? What we know is she still have more than 9,000 properties is in the list waiting to sell out. So what happened? This year, 2021, the property market of America is very hot. I think it's just the beginning. So it's no point she will lose money. But in fact, she should lose a lot of money. So the stock price pumps. So I don't know why Cathie was still holding this one. And she wanted to buy at the dip, and then one day after, she dumped it out. What happened? I don't know. You need to ask her. But to her grave, right? It should not happen. And then this is yesterday's news. Zillow to shut down Zillow offers. That means close the AI speculation, right? And then lay off 25% of the company. What a pity. So you can see Cathie Wood's ARK ETF performance. I know she has more than that. She has cryptocurrency, future ETF, whatever, right? But for this one, you can see this is YTD. That means year to date. That means this year, no performance, no increment. It should not be, right? No performance, zero. And today is already November. How can she explain to the investor what happened? Nothing happened. So this year, no need to invest in her ARK ETF because the performance is zero. Even we put it in the bank, right? We have 1 or 2%, right? Even we buy the treasury bond, we have 2%, right, or 1%. Then now it's zero. Then she has to find some reason to explain to her investors, right? And yesterday we have Nvidia, we have this stock, right? And yesterday Nvidia tops to not 700 billion, it's 745 billion. And its market cap is now bigger than Warren Buffett's. Warren Buffett's is 645 billion US dollar. Then Nvidia is 100 more than that. Some will call it for the metaverse, and then some will call it for electric vehicles, or the others then use the Nvidia GPU. I don't know, right? A lot of things. So lucky we hold it already. Some of the readers ask me, can they buy in Nvidia at this price? I think it's a little bit high already, right? We hold it for a long time. You know that I always hold a stock for a few years, right? We hold it for a long time already. Even PayPal now is dropping. we still have 1.2 times profit, right? So better to wait for a moment. I think so. Nvidia is a good stock. AMD is a good stock, right? But the price seems rise quite sharp in these few days. Another one is Costco. You know, my wife is very happy because she bought it at 450 something, and then now yesterday it rise up for $13 per day. That means it rise up from 450 to 513 just in few weeks. She's very happy, right? So I think it's because the Black Friday is coming, Thanksgiving is coming, and then next month is the Christmas. So a lot of people will go out to buy things. So this is what it is, right? Anyway, Costco is a good stock. Another one is I bought Lululemon, right? You know that readers know I bought Lululemon for just a few months. It pumps up, increased it for 28%. And 1 week before, I bought Keysight, right? I bought Keysight, and Keysight also increased it for 6% already. I also bought LV, and LV increased it for 6% already. So now seems doing good, right? Not very good, right? Not very good. Shopify okay, just 7%, but it's okay. I hope that it can continue to the end of this year, and then next year we got a fresh start, right? Shopify, quite fluctuating, right? It rise up $50, right? It's more than 1,000, so $50 maybe just 1%, and then it dropped 2% and rise a few percent, something like that. As a whole, I still earn 7% for 2 months, right? So we'll see. Okay, we talk about Coinbase. So you can see the share price, right? It appears on June 330, and then it dropped to 220, and then suddenly last month it rise up very quickly back to 350. What happened? You can see there is a PE ratio there. There is a PE ratio there, 43. Not expensive, right? What happened? So just show you some cryptocurrency price first. This is Bitcoin yesterday. Wow, 62 and 400 US dollar per one. I wish I have few. You can see the price historical history, right? So you can see actually it's quite fluctuating, right? It drops a lot and then it rises back. This is for Ethereum, nearly the same, but also has its new high, 4,562 US dollar per one Ethereum. Let us see the quarter two, the same quarter report of Coinbase, right? We know that Coinbase is a cryptocurrency platform. What is a platform? A platform is you can trade on them. You can trade on this platform. You can buy, you can sell. Two kinds of things. One kind of thing is personal. Like me, right? Like me, I want to buy Bitcoin, right? Then I want to sell a Bitcoin. Then you can use the platform. Or another is the institutional, like PayPal will exchange on them, Square will, right? So that is the platform for institutional and personal, all right? Another one that I quite impressed to me is Coinbase already finished it for a lot of countries for exchanging the currency, right? You can exchange maybe for the whole Europe's currency by US dollar, maybe for Australia, New Zealand. So Facebook is also her customer for the digital wallet, because Facebook is going to global except China, right? Even India. This is not easy. It's not easy for you to have the US dollar currency to exchange with the whole world's currency. But Coinbase did it. She did a great job. So actually, even only this part, then this company is, at this moment, is very valuable. A little bit like PayPal, right? So we can see, I have made a summary for you. Quarter to quarter, that means this quarter compared to last quarter of this year. The revenue increased 37.3%. And the net income, that means the net profit, increased at 108%. That means more than double. And then the net profit rate, 79%. That means $100 come in. She earned $79. Last quarter, that means one quarter before, it just 48. So the net profit rate increased at 64.6%. Right? This is a super fast increment for increasing company, right? Just like a startup company, emerging company, right? So the MTU, monthly transaction users, increased at 44%, from 6.1 million people to 8.8 million, maybe people, maybe a company. And the trading volume increased at 38%. So it's shocking, right? It's amazing, right? And for the trading volume divided to two parts. Retail is what I call the personal retail, right? Another is my company, institutional, right? Like Facebook is institutional, right? If I, then is the retail. So you can see the trading volume. Retail increased at 20.8%. Company increased at 47.4%. And the trading volume, this is a percentage. Bitcoin decreased. Ethereum increased. Other cryptocurrency like Doge, a lot of cryptocurrencies increased, right? It doesn't matter. Bitcoin decreased, right? Bitcoin will decrease one day. But a lot of cryptocurrency comes up and use Coinbase. And Coinbase now is a brand. Start to be a famous brand for cryptocurrency exchange platform. So we see the transaction revenue, right? Transaction revenue, that means how much totally traded on Coinbase, increased at 25%. This is a big sum because that is $1 million. And then it divided into two parts, subscription and services, right? It divided to two parts. Transaction revenue increased at 25%, and subscription and service increased at 81.9%, right? So you can see the customer service increased, and the blockchain revenue increased at 3 times, from 10 million to 39 million. Everything increased. So now is in a now Coinbase, this platform is in an emergent stage. Maybe for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, a lot of cryptocurrencies, but it is emergent. So the share price rise up has the reason. It has backed up from the data, from the business. So I have analyzed this for you. I have analyzed this for you. Quarter 1 plus quarter 2, that means half years net income. The money, net money, right? Money earned for shareholders, right? $2.38 billion. That means 1 year, maybe more than $4.7 billion. Cash on hand, excluded restricted cash, $4.36 billion. And the long debt, I exclude the lease, because the lease you have to do it for the office, right? For the warehouse, something like that. And this long debt, right, is mainly is the convertible senior notes, right? Convertible senior notes, you have to pay dividend, right? So it's 1.45 billion only. So this company now is a net cash company. Net cash company. Because you will spend a lot of money. You may spend a lot of money to build the system, to make the foreign exchange with different company, different countries. But after you did that, right, After you did that, the fixed expenditure of the research expenditure will decrease. And now you can see the trading volume increase so sharp. So it becomes quite a net cash company. I have to repeat that this company, because Bitcoin and cryptocurrency still not legal in America, still not legal, and still not legal in a lot of countries. Forget about China. China will not have this legal, right? But the point is, I don't think that America will suddenly ban the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency unless something dramatically happened. I don't know. So actually, if you want to invest in Coinbase, I think that you can invest small money, right? Like few thousand US dollar, something like that, right? Don't invest too much, right? You can invest few thousand US dollar, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000. Then just wait for it to grow. Maybe it will go 100 times. We don't know, because this is the emergent sector, right? There is another cryptocurrency platform in America, but not as famous as Coinbase. And also, it will gradually become a brand. That means you trade on this platform. It's secure, and then you don't need to worry, is it treating me, right? Will this platform then take my money and then go away, something like that? It won't, right? So gradually it become a brand. Unless America have this ordinance on the cryptocurrency. But if it really launched it and everything okay, I think the share price may go to 3,000. We don't know, right? So this is my recommendation. If you want to invest a small amount, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000, and just wait for it to emerge, right? If I have money, because I use all my money, right, on stock investing, maybe next year, right? Start from next year, because now it's November. So in January or maybe in December, I will review the stock list, and then maybe I'll kick out some and then buy in Coinbase, right? So at the time, I will let you know. Okay, thanks for watching, and for anything, then if you like this video, please give me a like and then share to your friends, and please click the subscribe and press the bell icon. So whenever there is a new video uploaded, YouTube will inform you. Okay, hope everyone have a very peaceful weekend. Let us see next week. Bye-bye.